it's as gloomy as always.
Alright, time. Third and final rep.
Welcome.
Alright, so get Duke Ixion's request.
Welcome. Anything catch your fancy?
Alright, so okay, Pontiff, here we go.
Duke Ixion is still quite young. I suppose it's easier to impart the teachings of God to him while he's still impressionable. You're going to accept? Garda is a fortress. The Greater Warped One has that land, you know. Not me. It must feel horrible. And now they help the Duke.
Okay, yep. So same dialogue right there.
Since the Greater Warped One is latched, but getting to the let's make.
Alright, latch onto the gate. Yeah. Just check everybody's gear to make sure.
Hello.
Like that.
Shall we chat?
I mean, I'll need to switch back to that stuff later, but not right now.
Yes, this will do.
I think I still have
You're hearing
mine.
me?
Yeah, okay.
Let's hear it.
What is it, my lord?
Okay, well, okay. Nobody in the back needs their stuff. Okay. I'm not curious. I did. Those are my shoulders right there. That's creepy.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Actually, I'm thinking about it. No, I didn't reset back that far. Never mind. I was gonna see if I can get. I might as well check anyways. I think I need to reset back further in order to get this chest to come back. I don't even remember when the last time I actually checked it was. It was recent.
Let us sneak in.
I definitely could all. Oh, right, my controller's plugged in because I was playing AI limit. Okay.
An enemy is there. Something's
Yeah.
here. Is it
Okay, well, the chest's
treasure,
back.
perhaps?
So that's
What
good
could be inside? Careful now. Good job.
Hooray. Oh, it didn't reset. Never mind. That threw me off. I would normally have some SP potions in it. Okay, I guess you do need to go all the way back to the beginning to get that to come back. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, yeah. Poison pearl. Well, I mean, that doesn't... In some cases, that's a very nice one. Like when dealing with some of those thieves that are in the gambling den. Magic is magic. Demi-human hunter. Do I have quests to kill some of them? Probably not. I might as well just grab that one. I don't think there's much of anything of that at all in the third dungeon, because that's usually just goblins and stuff. Oh, whatever.
Turn back? Whatever.
Okay.
I have been waiting for your arrival, masked man. I hear you were instrumental to the successful rescue of King Ivor. It must be the will of God, for you have made the right choice.
That's Shagtis of Sorrow, isn't it?
He sounds significantly more chill than he usually does.
At least he looks similar and wears the same style gear, but he seems completely different. Like a whole other person.
Okay, good. That's not just me. Because, I mean, the first time you see him, he's, like, all too happy to draw a sword on a child, which is funny, but still. And the second time, like, in the second dungeon, I don't think he had a single line of dialogue. But whatever.
Be careful.
Have you any questions you wish to ask before we make way to the fortress?
Yeah, we got it.
The Pontiff decided it would be so, which is the same as a communion with God. Nothing more, nothing less.
Shagdis gestures as if remembering, then takes a book bearing the cathedral symbol from his bosom pocket and begins reading.
Garda has a long history of infighting between flesh and blood relatives over succession rights. This tragedy continues because the teachings of the cathedral have not yet penetrated the land. By safeguarding the Duke and sharing the teachings of the Church with him, we can restore peace and order to Garda. That is divine guidance. There is an order of fortress knights in Garda. We will head for their garrison now.
I could have sworn Shagdis of Sorrow was someone else altogether. Maybe there are two of them?
Yeah, maybe this has more plot relevance than I initially thought. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Sure, we'll find out either through this story or some future plot thing. Probably some future plot thing. I highly doubt that anything is going to be mentioned about it, but who knows.
Onward.
Alright,
Someone is near.
so we get to fight the Greater Warped One again.
Someone is there.
Right. Halt. On whose authority do you come here? You cannot enter without permission.
I am Holy Knight Shagdis, and I seek an audience with Knight Commander Graham.
My. From the cathedral. Pardon my lack of etiquette. I am Graham, commander of these knights.
Commander Grant. What is that? Across Shagdis' armor.
Famous Lord Shagdis. I have heard all about your devout deeds.
Don't be absurd. I am but a neophyte. Please allow me to introduce my collaborator. He is an adventurer. He is a pious adherent who defeated a Greater Warped One and saved King Ivor.
Strange mask. That's what's fashionable in the capital these days? Only criminals wear masks in the desert.
Commander Graham! Preparations have been made!
Good. Then let us begin. I thank you for coming all this way, but you came at perhaps
Yeah.
we will succeed.
Nothing new on that.
A Greater Warped One. Let us use this chance to learn more about the enemy.
You know, if the but it can't.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that it makes perfect sense that he'd be the one who'd be here, considering. Oh, is the game gonna go right again? And I'm gonna have to reset the game again a second time. Like what happened last time, and the time before that.
That's the Greater Warped One.
Same thing. Okay. It's gonna roar. Oh no, not this time.
The shockwaves can be felt all the way here. What ungodly foes these creatures are.
Okay, that's good. I don't know if that got fixed or if it's a case of it only happens on this route or because I was fast forwarding. Who knows? How this game works is a great mystery to everyone.
The Greater Warped Ones of the Abyss.
Now I just noticed that these thorns back here are clipping through the walls. And that one too. Oh, whatever.
This is no ordinary roar. It produced some sort of special vibration that creates shockwaves. Those knights won't be able to avoid the next attack. They're going to be wiped out.
Luck is with the Fortress Knights. God has guided us here. We shall buy them enough time to retreat. May God protect us all.
It appears to be a formidable enemy. Worry not.
Okay, these dark elements.
After all,
Okay, so yeah, whatever I do here is completely pointless. I might as well just try to destroy the arms.
can you
anyways.
see through my technique?
Blessing bestowed.
Fortune be with thee.
Guardian of House Owen, give me strength.
Doctor!
This shall be your medium. Watching
Here I be.
This will end it.
You know, I'm not paying attention to how much health these things have now that I think about it.
Oh, wind!
God has shown us. This creature shall not meet its fate this day. We shall retreat once all knights have fled.
I believe they have like about 3,000 HP. I remember I was looking over my recordings to try to figure out how much HP the boss actually had, to get a general idea of how long each phase was. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to be very consistent from what I saw, unfortunately. Which may be leading to my theory that every time you reload from an Ember, it just sets it up another tier. I don't know. That's how it felt like to me when I was looking at the recording. It felt like it had higher HP. And it was doing more damage than it normally did.
Leave this to me. Have at you. Water.
Flash! Oh, wind!
Most of the knights have fallen back. But I have a feeling the Greater Warped One may have something big in store for us yet. It may even be targeting the escaping knights. We need to hold out here a bit longer.
You'll be the first to become a corpse.
That hurts.
Now, get back.
But I also scratch
Withdraw.
HP.
As much as it pains me, now is not the time.
I would assume that that a party member can't die here, but who knows? I'm pretty sure Alice doesn't have that. She shouldn't have that skill to start at 1 HP. When I think about it.
As this was rumored, it doesn't move from the gate. Wicked, indeed.
I apologize for the trouble we put you through. Had you not been here, I would have lost many of my men today.
It would seem you've been injured.
Oh, 'tis but a scratch. A mere flesh wound. We couldn't deal the thing any damage the last time we fought, so we've prepared logs for a siege. But a single roar was all that thing needed to scatter us. Damn it. Damn it all. What good are we as fortress knights if we cannot save Lord Ixion?
Wrath does not lead to accomplishment. Masked adherent, propose your plan.
You are most certainly the sword of the Pontiff. Cool as steel no matter the situation.
My lord would do well to join the cathedral that you too would find such peace of mind. Still, even the blade of a holy knight left no mark upon this gatekeeper. It is unthinkable that there could be something divine power cannot touch. There must be a reason for this.
You are correct. The records state this creature was once defeated more than 500 years ago, so it cannot be invincible.
The Greater Warped Ones began appearing with the formation of the Abyss more than 1,000 years ago. Before the royal family sealed the Abyss, the people did the same by defeating all Greater Warped Ones. Countless humans, elves, dwarves, and beast folk sacrificed themselves for that to happen. But the ancestors of the royal family created a sealing spell that sealed the Abyss without defeating the Greater Warped Ones. When the royal family closed the Abyss, the Greater Warped Ones were pulled to the bottom of the Abyss and sealed there. The royal family has been sealing the Abyss for 500 years. In peace, people have forgotten how to defeat Greater Warped Ones.
Who are you talking to? Could it be you are also? No, now is not the time. Sir Graham, are there any legends or manuscripts about this Greater Warped One? God never tests us beyond what we can bear. There must be clues to be found somewhere.
The Lord of the Land is the custodian of the manuscripts you speak of. However, he is on the other side of that gate. I do recall something. There is a doctor doing research on Greater Warped Ones who has been staying in town. He is said to be an avid collector of literature on the Greater Warped Ones. He may know something. You'll find him helping in the medical tent.
One can never have too much information. Let's go see what he has for us.
Okay. Move people around, back to how I like them. There we go.
If you have time, wounds be healed. I truly never thought I would be going adventuring.
No, you mustn't get distracted.
Someone there.
Is Dr. Rymir?
Hello, Knight.
Have you ever opened the gates, Sir Graham?
Not me. I've never so much as touched the thing. I have never seen the gates closed before, since the day of my birth. Why are you asking me? The impregnable guard of Fortress has no such flaw.
It would seem
No.
you're trying to...
Keep this to yourself. As I have heard, it was our... but only...
That means it will be difficult for the Duke to use that tunnel himself to escape.
Yes, it's highly improbable. The area around the Greater Warped One falls into the abyss. Quite different from a civil war. The Duke is in grave danger. We must send someone into the...
Impossible. Why do you think it has stood the vast labyrinth? We are Knight. No Knight is veteran Abyss Walkers. There is no one in the...
Not a problem. The man in the mask will do this. It is his job.
Did you not hear a single word I said? The man who did make it back went crazy and died.
All knights who entered the capital abyss perished. But this man slew the Greater Warped One on the lowest level and returned. Delving into the abyss is assuredly a calling given to this adventurer by God. He is up to the task.
Such a calling.
God has imposed a rather implacable calling, indeed.
Only one man can perform the miracle of surviving the abyss and living to tell the tale. An adherent sent by God to eradicate the abysses. You will accomplish your mission.
Your help would be most appreciated. I implore you. You are the only one among us with any chance of successfully infiltrating the fortress and opening the gates from within. The fate of the Duke lies in your hands now.
So I just ignored what you said and turns the face
Now
Graham.
then, let us discuss strategy.
I was wondering what was going to happen since Elmon kicked me last time and said it was a joke.
Wait. He just refused.
No need to be concerned. He has been sent by God. He cannot run from it. Nor will I allow him to.
Right. Under normal circumstances, outsiders who come to know of this, I'll explain.
Okay.
You dozed off, didn't you? It would be take control. Guards known, but not you. Or I can preferably while do. You'll have to do your best, adherent of God.
Okay. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, there he is.
Someone
I
appears
must
to be
report what has
there.
already transpired to the Pontiff. I will leave a few cathedral knights behind in my stead.
Oh, okay. Looked like he had more dialogue and I just skipped past it. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, well, time to go back through the place again. Until I pretty much unlock the
Turn
next
back?
side quest or
Whatever.
something anyways. Speaking of, I should get back to doing the...
Welcome.
Oh, right, yeah. Whatever. 55 gold, whatever. I could have canceled it, but you know, whatever, we're fine.
The
Yeah,
requests
when I
are
get
this
more,
way.
more of the other ones, anyway.
Safe travels.
Will you be staying? This room's understood. Had a good come stay anytime.
Okay, good. Got to that point. So,
Will you be staying? This room understood. Had a good
both Renee and
rest.
Alice kind of died in the process. Renee got hit by a necromancer's instant death. An FOE one because I was careless, as per usual. And Alice, that necrocore really didn't like her. It stabbed her and stunned her on the very first turn, and then it used Mazelos on its second action. Not very good.
Come stay anytime.
Otherwise, it was like a nothing fight. I killed it really quickly and easily. If it can't hit your front row, it can't really do much of anything. I also only cast the spell once. Now I think about it, but whatever. Okay.
Welcome to the guild.
Do I need
The
to actually
requests are
complete
this
the
way.
event, or no? Okay. I was about to say, did I actually have to complete the core? No, not. Okay. All right.
Safe
This
travels.
time without it bugging out. Okay, actually, would starting here be a good idea or no?
Shall we go out again today?
Okay, one's right there. One's right there. I can actually see them on my map, and yeah, one was right there. I specifically remember that one over there. That's all of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd probably do I have to start all over from the... Because... I dropped down there to get there, and I'd have to go... I don't remember. Probably be easier just to start from here, I suppose. Gonna be about the same regardless. Okay, alright, so we need to drop down somewhere.
Let us be off.
Start that.
An enemy is there.
It wasn't this one, right? It is actually this one. No, it's not. Never mind. Never mind. Haha.
An enemy is there.
It's, that one. Almost never go into this one, so it's hard to remember. Okay, what do we got? Sign of mine, make thy absolute known. What is the spell of summoning acid mist that corrodes in a close defense? What do you think it is? You're a mage, you should know this. It's moreless. Well then, now let's see your aptitude next. Also, if the music sounds quiet, it's because it is. I don't know why. It's got really quiet.
No one has survived against bodies were piling across the stream.
Take this! I missed. Why?
A job well done.
You all enjoy the sight of blood as much as I?
Something was left on the ground. I picked it up this time, right? Probably. Okay, well, I got the first one last time I did this. There's a chest right there. What is in there? Probably just money. I think that's static.
that
might be a
treasure?
static chest.
What is that?
It's gold. It's probably just money.
Careful now. Good job.
It'd be nice if it's something else. Okay. I mean, that is technically money.
There! I have your back.
I wonder if messing with the settings would actually...
I'll create an
Yeah,
opportunity.
possibly.
Yeah. Beholds the protection. Fortune be with thee.
The types are not compatible.
Like anything on this force can actually hit me if I have muscle or two up.
There!
There's a dude chilling right here.
Pathetic.
Here, flash. I'll create an
As long as I get rid of the
opportunity.
mage. Oh, there's an archer right there too. Damn.
Traits clash.
Okay, well, okay. It was obvious, so it didn't matter. No, muscle up.
Beholds the protection.
Enjoy the
Okay.
blessing of a god.
Let's go, Doctor.
You asked for this!
Okay, maybe I shouldn't auto battle it if they're just going to attack the one in the back.
Take this!
The types are misaligned.
Oh, okay. Well, he was able to hit me.
Teasing the weekend at times to entertain me.
Prepare for what comes next.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, let's not get too cocky and screw that up.
Do not worry. It's not enough. I'll create an opportunity.
Poison!
It seems I missed the mark.
I am not deterred by poison.
It's been a while since I've...
Ugh,
Oh.
what is this treachery?
Man, Lana's getting their shit beat. I'm not used to that happening. Alright, let's...
I will heal you. Be healed.
There we go.
If you have time, how about a chat? Wounds be healed.
Especially when I casually just walk through this floor without anybody ever getting hit.
Wounds be healed.
Well, aside from, you know, the necromancer killing Alice, really. No, it killed Renee, not Alice. Alice died from to the necrocore. Oh, right, no, it's way over there, never mind. Okay, just wait a moment. It turned, right? Okay, not now, it turned, okay. It was the one in the next room, that one right there. I immediately rushed out of the door,
An enemy!
forgetting which direction I was facing.
Perhaps some coordination is in order.
Here, flash.
This is too cruel!
Interlopers. Beat. No one has survived against bodies or stream.
Beholds the protection. Fortune be with thee.
Sandstorm.
Take this!
It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, okay, so Sandstorm is
I missed. Why?
row wide.
Lend me your strength, Doctor. Wounds be healed.
It's one of those, it crops up, but it's not something that it's really easy to notice. If you're really paying attention to your character's HP totals. Okay, so I need to drop down. Yeah, I need to drop down here. Of course.
What? You're my dinner.
Here, flash.
This is too cruel.
Damn.
Here.
Can you see through my technique?
You know what? Why not?
Beholds the protection. Fortune be with
Guardian
thee.
of House Owen, give me
Oh,
strength.
Leave this to me. Have at you. Water.
Here I flash.
Your command never ceases.
What is that?
There's an enemy.
Of course, it's an enemy right in front of him.
I have your back.
It's kind of an annoying one too.
I'll create an opportunity.
Yeah.
We must display Agora. The time has come to behold.
Oh, wind!
Victory. Just as expected. Adventures could be quite so entertaining.
If you have time, wounds be healed.
What do we got? Alright. What does the name... What name does the proud fortress of our desert bear? Gorilla! Gouda! How do you not know that? Whatever.
I follow you, as always. I'll create an opportunity.
No one has survived against bodies were piled across the stream.
Leave this to me. Have at
Don't
you.
do anything.
I missed. Yeah. Why?
Oh, wind!
A sound victory. Just as expected. Yeah.
Last fragment remains. Okay. So it's not that. That's like a notebook or something. I don't remember what it was. Right. Yeah, I got spotted when I rushed out of this one without thinking too much about it. If it turns towards me, none. Oh, I guess I must have waited a bit too long. Yeah. Okay.
An enemy
Whatever.
is
I'll just
there.
wait. All right, now it's facing me. There. Yeah, I can have the fountain just to cut myself off.
What is this?
This place is safe.
Oh, yeah, Katarina has something.
Oh my.
Oh, no. It's locked.
Yes. Oh,
Building a relationship.
indeed. I'll sleep briefly.
Another work one.
Perhaps some coordination
Ah,
is in order.
that's
Flash. I'll create
and more
an
annoying.
opportunity.
No one has survived against bodies were piled across the stream.
All flames.
Oh, wind!
nice. still on. Well, it's not right there. It's the next floor, isn't it? I think I was expecting it to be right there, forgetting that it's actually right down here. Yep, there it is. What risks accompany an overnight stay in city? Okay, so they are definitely different, because I remember him asking about vampires before, and I fucked up on that one, because technically level down is not in this game. It's the weakened status effect, which as far as I've known only reduces max HP until the fight ends. As far as I've noticed anyways, at least going by my recording when fighting that damn vampire in the fighter's proving grounds. It didn't look like my character's damage output or anything went down lower, it just looked like they just lost a large chunk of HP. Okay. You get robbed. You age faster. You get bitten by bugs. You end up covered in filth. Okay, well, yeah. Well, you'll be bitten by bugs is one of them. I know that's one of the things that characters can do that. Covered in filth, not really. Your characters don't clean themselves. You get bitten by bugs, I know. You age faster. Not really. I mean, if you're even going by old Wizardry standards, characters are guaranteed to age if they go into the inn. If they're in the stables, it's like I don't remember, it's like a 1 in 10 chance that they might age a week. I remember it's a case of, like, there's literally no reason to not use the stables in the originals. It's free, and your characters don't age as fast, since aging is a bad thing, because it just means that your characters are more likely to lose stats. Since, I don't remember the exact math of it, but it's something like the game, when the game decides that it's going to roll for a stat, which it rolls for that first, it's like a 1 in 3 chance or something like that. It rolls a number between like 1 and 128, and if that number is lower than your character's age, then I believe the stat goes down, and if it's higher than your character's age, it goes up. Something like that. So the older your character is, the more of a chance you have of losing stats is. And obviously, dying of old age is when your character's vitality hits like 0. Which is more likely to happen when they're at like 60 or something like that. Of course, it's just funnier if you can have an elf, because I've seen a screenshot of a 14-year-old elf dying of old age. Because no vitality. Anyways, bugs. I just want to talk about that, I guess. It's fun little stuff.
Perhaps some coordination is in order.
Scope, man.
Here, Flash. I'll create an opportunity.
Traits clash.
Behold the protection. Fortune be with me.
Yeah, the types are not compatible.
Take this! I missed. Yeah, why? Your command never ceases to amaze the sight of blood as much as I.
That's the bone fragment. Something else? Enemy spyglass. Order's commonplace junk. I remember hearing about this spyglass. Oh, sorry, in my judgment, your talent as a magician is perfect. Oh, Master Adventurers, there's something I wish to ask of my ancestors.
Have a minute?
Might you wait a short distance away? You nod. It's an inn. When you slip away, Indy inquires the spirit of her ancestor.
Yeah.
There's something I would ask of you. Why did you bury your bones within this garrison basement? State the intent of your question.
Yeah.
In later generations, this place is said to have been one of captive criminals. Have you committed some crime? I would know that. What of crime? I entreated the Duke hand over those who have been sentenced to death for my research. Fortunately, the then Duke's wife was well versed in spellcraft, and my request is easily granted. I created a laboratory of spellcraft in the basement, and using criminals, my research continued. The screams of the criminals will never leave these walls. My research into spellcraft progressed greatly, supported by those in power then. That is all. The life of men is short. You ought fear death without accomplishment. Cast off all and reach for the stars. After speaking with Andy, the ghost of the old mage disappears. quest, we leave. Or, okay, yeah, it boosts me right out of the dungeon. That's nice. That way I don't have to try to walk any further.
Thank you.
Nice adventurer, you have my thanks. Because of you, I've conversed with my ancestor.
Oh my. Yeah.
I would ask you, is it acceptable to sacrifice the lives of others for the sake of your own pursuit? I think so.
Yeah.
That's how you feel?
Oh yeah.
Nevertheless, I'll never give up my pursuit, whoever may refuse it. I was seeking an environment where I can pursue to my heart's content.
Yeah.
Whoever may hate or despise me, that is who I am. It is meeting my ancestors that made up my mind.
Yeah.
You yourself have a goal that you would achieve in your adventure. If so, do not hesitate when it is in grasp, whatever the cost may be.
Bye then.
I do go on. The rest of your reward may be picked up at the guild. And he walks away. On mate. Okay. Can you turn this in?
Welcome. The requests are this. Congratulations. Well done.
Oh, whoops.
Safe travel.
I didn't mean to grab that. Damn it. I didn't actually want to grab that at all.
The requests are this way.
We're abandoning the little girl. Oh, it actually just stays permanently gone. Oh, that's good. That's kind of dark. I mean, I already saved her in the... I already saved her, so I could just do that when I want to just... Later, yeah. Anyways, that item I picked up. Who has that right now? It's either a trinket or a hat. Actually, it'd be easier if I just, go into inventory instead of equip. Somebody has it. Enemy spyglass.
All these battles. I'm filthy.
It doesn't say what it does,
Head
of
to
course.
toe.
It has an extra effect, which I think is detection rate. I don't remember how much of detection it increases, but it increases detection from what I remember. Is it a hat or is it a accessory? It's probably an accessory. Yep, okay, it's an accessory. Yeah, it won't say what else it does, unfortunately, because that's just how these things are. But, if I were to do it with Edric, specifically... Alright, so my stats... it should increase detect, so my detection is 53 plus 7. So if I equip that, it'll be higher. So change that iron ring that I got with that.
That's a nice piece of equipment.
And now if I look at my stats... Plus, yeah, it increases your... Oh, wait, no. That was my short team. Damn it. Detect... Or it's disarm trap. Might be disarm trap. 56 plus 7, 95 plus 3.
That's a nice piece of equipment.
No, it did increase detect. Yeah, it was at 56. So it increases detect by 3. I was looking at the surety, it's like, yeah, plus 14. Yeah, it increases detect, which, you know, detecting enemies and identifying being able to disarm traps. It's one of those things that does that. A lot of the things that just straight up don't tell you what they do. Like, I know the doll does something, I don't remember what it was. Same with, and the rabbit's foot also did something. I believe Searcher Ring increases... I think it increases detection as well, I don't remember. It's one of those things that you have to basically just equip it on a character and then check their stats sheet to see what changed. And I know that there's some stuff like, those one gloves. Grave Robber gloves. It's like, Thieves Gloves and Grave Robber Gloves also increase, like, disarming traps. Those stuff if you just want to carry a thief, just specifically to disarm annoying traps like that previous event. The Blade and Bastard event where disarming those damn traps was a massive pain in the ass. There you go. That's only if you're just specifically trying to disarm them, obviously. It's just one of those things to think about. Okay, so yeah, that's it for that. So I guess the next thing I gotta do... I wrote down notes just to keep track. Basically, the next thing is to just get to the final checkpoint. Oh, no, the church quest. Right. There's a church quest, then going to the final checkpoint and doing all the quests in between.
Safe travels.